Thank you for watching Weekend Prime and welcome back. Now, data released during this year's sickle cell disease and hemophilia conference in Kisumu shows 14,000 children in the country are born annually with the disease. Currently, counties surrounding Lake Victoria and the coastal region bear the highest burden of the disease. Data from the Kisumu County Department of Health shows that about 1,500 children are born with sickle cell disease annually, meaning 3 to 4 out of 100 newborn babies have sickle cell disease, with 50 to 90% of them not celebrating their 5th birthday. But why the high sickle cell burden in Western Kenya and coastal region? Bramwell Bwire with the details.
For the last 3 days, Kisumu County has played a host to various stakeholders focusing on sickle cell anemia. Key discussions have been aimed at formulating a comprehensive strategy to implement policy interventions aimed at reducing the burden of sickle cell disease and lowering its prevalence. Statistically, 14,000 children are born annually with this disease. Worse still, 50 to 90% of these children never reach their 5th birthday, an issue posing a threat not only to the parents but also to the Ministry of Health.
We realize that with sickle cell disease, it is better to catch when the infant early enough, and that for that reason we have policy guidelines for screening of infants. We are able to detect who has sickle cell disease early, so that we're able to put them into care early enough.
Data from Jaramogi Oginga Odinga Teaching and Referral Hospital in Kisumu reveals that those who survive the disease suffer an average of 5 crises annually, each requiring 5 to 10 days of hospitalization. This significantly contributes to the economic burden on the affected families.
All children who are born in Jaramogi Oginga Odinga Teaching and Referral Hospital are screened for sickle cell. We want to make this go to the whole county. And from this, we are now getting real statistics. We are now knowing that the prevalence of sickle cell in Kisumu among newborn is actually 1.5% based on these statistics. So doing this, that means that you can diagnose these people early and start preparing them early, so that they are born and they are counseled knowing very well that either I have a sickle cell disease or I have a sickle cell trait.
The conference highlighted malaria and carbon monoxide as common triggers that precipitate crisis among sickle cell patients, including stroke, which destroys red blood cells used for oxygen transportation, leading to low blood levels and need for transfusion.
Preliminary data is showing that in terms of the demand, you have over 4,000 requests being requested for blood, and we are only filling about 800. So we're only filling 23% of the actual demand. So we need to be working, moving from that 23 and moving on to 100%. And that's when we're going to have sufficient blood for even our warriors here, the sickle cell warriors, and the people who have malaria, our babies who are dying, and our mothers who are hemorrhaging every single day, and even people who need dialysis, who need lots of blood, and even for the transplant ecosystem.
For patients like James Cargo, significant milestones have been achieved in the fight against sickle cell disease. However, much more still needs to be done.
At the point when I was appointed as sickle cell ambassador, there wasn't a department, a door on which we could knock within our Ministry of Health. Today we have a vibrant directorate that is looking at the issues of sickle cell. We have organized community health interventions and now have centers of excellence. We have governors, we have first ladies participating, so the stigma has been reduced.
Sickle cell anemia, being a blood disorder, underscores the importance of establishing a blood bank in most hospitals nationwide due to the frequent need for blood transfusion among these children. Bramwell Bwire, KTN News, Kisumu.
The Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission warns of runaway corruption